Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today's video is actually going to be my everyday foundation routine, which is why I look like this. I just have my brows filled in for the sake of time. Today's just going to be a tutorial of like my go-to everyday look when I just need to put makeup on. I want to look put together, but it's not like overly glam. Well, it kind of is. I haven't filmed any makeup tutorials in a really long time and I'm sorry for that. I want to get back into it. I'm just kind of uninspired right now. If you guys are interested in seeing what my everyday foundation routine is, then let's just jump right in. Alright, so I'm just going to clip this hair out of my way. That didn't really do anything. So I do have a moisturizer on my skin already right now. So I don't always use a primer. I just usually moisturize my skin. So for foundation, this is the foundation I mainly go to. I really love using the Too Faced Born This Way foundation, but I actually ran out of it because I've been using it so much. I usually go between the Covergirl Healthy Elixir and the Too Faced Born This Way. I love this foundation. It gives really good coverage and it looks really nice. This might be a little too dark for me, but we can always match it to our neck. And then I'm going to blend it out with a wet sponge. The one that I'm using today is the Morphe sponge. I love this sponge. So I'm just going to blend that in. Oh, and the color that I am is nude beige. This works really good for me when I'm not self-tanned. So right now my self-tanner is like barely holding on anymore. Alright, so I zoomed in a little bit so you guys can see what I'm doing a little bit better. I just love the way a sponge applies my foundation. I feel like it just like melts it into the skin. Alright, so now for concealer. I usually go between the Tarte Shape Tape and the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. I love both of them. I'm just going to use the Too Faced Born This Way, and this one is in the color Nude. I just like to highlight like the basic areas of my face, and then just blend that in. Alright, so once that's all blended in, I'm just going to set my under eyes with my Hourglass Veil Translucent Powder. I love this powder so much. It is gorgeous. So I like to just take that on my sponge, dip it in, and then just set my under eyes with this. And then I usually will set like the T-zone with this, like right on my forehead and down the center. Then I will go in with a different powder. It's also by Hourglass, but it's their Ambient Lighting Powder in Dim. And I will take this and just put this on the areas that I didn't put powder. So I'll just take that and put that like right on my cheeks and also kind of over those same areas, but just mainly just kind of like sweep this just across the areas that I didn't set because I don't like a powdery finish. Skin is dry, so I really don't want like a powdery look to the skin. Alright, so I feel like that brush might have had some leftover like bronzer in it or something because it looks like it added color to my skin, and this doesn't have really any color in it as you can see, so my bad. So I'm just going to bronze the skin. So I'm going to use the Marc Jacobs Tantric Bronzer, and I'm going to be using my Morphe R2 brush. I use this brush all the time to apply my bronzer. It's just a great bronzing brush. I will just put some down my nose, not really to contour, but just to add some color back into like the center of my face. And then I just like to top that with this bronzer by Hourglass, and this is their Luminous Bronze Light. I just like this because it adds a really pretty sheen to your skin, and I'm loving that look lately. So I just like to top the bronzer with this. You could definitely use this on its own, but I do like to add this on top to add like a glow. Does anybody else feel so weird with a full face of foundation on but no eye makeup? Because I do. For blush, I'm going into this Note blush. This is the color Desert Rose. I just love this color. It goes really good with everyday kind of looks. Alright, I'm going to do highlight and stuff after. I'm just going to move to my eyes. So for my everyday eye makeup, it's very, very simple. So what I like to do is just go into any like brown eyeshadow. You can even use your bronzer, which I do a lot of the time. But I'm going to go into this NARSissist eyeshadow palette. And I like this because of these two browns. I like to mix these into my crease. So I'm going to go into that first one right there on a big fluffy brush. And I'm just going to dust this all into my crease. Alright, and then what I like to do is go in with whatever highlight I'm going to be using on my skin that day. I'm going to go into this Anastasia amrezy highlight. I just ordered another one because it restocked yesterday. And I like to just put this on to my eyelid because I feel like this just kind of goes with the highlight. Once you put it on your face, I feel like it just looks really, really nice and put together. So I like to just put that there. And then I will also put that on my brow bone as well. Just with my finger. It doesn't need to be like precise or anything. Alright, and then what I like to do is I'm going to go into this really like dark brown shade. It's almost like black. And I like to take that on a brush like this. And I'm just going to put this on my lash line and kind of messily apply this. I do wish this was more of like a warmer brown because I feel like that would look a little better. So what I'm doing is creating like a winged shape. It doesn't need to be perfect, but I like doing this because it just really, I don't know, it just adds like a little bit of extra without having to sit there and like do an actual wing. And then what I like to do is take that big fluffy brush and kind of go over that so it kind of just like blends it. Brush works perfect for this because of the shape of it. It just really makes it easy to apply. Just like that. It just gives like a little bit of something. And then I'm just going to go back into my highlight and just reapply that onto the lid. Alright, so now for mascara, I like to mix these two. This is the It Cosmetics Superhero Mascara, and this is the Monsieur Big by Lancôme. And this combination, to me, is perfection. Alright, so this is the lashes. I just love the way the mixture of these mascaras look on my lashes. I just love it. So, now we just need to finish with highlight and lips. I'm going to go in with my favorite highlight. This is the, I forgot my highlighting brush, BRB. Okay, so my highlighting brush is actually in the other room and I am too lazy to get up. So I'm just going to use this brush. as my highlighting brush. I'm gonna go into this highlight and we're just gonna apply. Can you guys see? This highlight is stunning. It's just stunning. It's the prettiest highlight I've ever used. I'm convinced. I like to always apply that above my brow bone as well. Down the nose, tip of the nose, chin, keep it low. Alright, and then for lips, my go-to lip on like an everyday makeup look is usually either I just line my lips and then I'll put like a lip gloss on top with a little bit of color, or I'll go for something like this, which is the Ofra liquid lipstick in the color Manila. If I'm going to be like working and I need like a lip to stay on, I'll usually do like a liquid lipstick with this look. But usually if I'm just like running errands and I do this makeup look, I'll throw on just like a lip gloss because I don't want to be bothered with a liquid lipstick. This one is one of my favorite go-to nudes. This is in the color Manila, and I just really like the formula. I forgot to apply mascara to my lower lashes, but I'm going to be honest, a lot of the times I don't. I feel like it looks really pretty with just like the top kind of done up and then the bottom like undone. I feel like it looks really pretty, but I'm just going to apply some mascara down there anyways. I also forgot to add a little bit of that same brown inner crease on the lower lash line, but I'm just going to go in to those two brown shades and just put this on the lower lash line. And then I will go in with my pinky and just grab the same highlight and just put this in my inner corner. This makes a world of a difference, I feel like. Just really like brightens up your eyes and makes you look awake. Alright, so now I'm just going to spray my face with my favorite setting spray. This is the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. Alright you guys, so this is the finished look. This is the makeup that I like to wear when I just want to put some makeup on, but I don't want it to be like over the top. I just want to feel like put together and pretty. This is always the look that I kind of go for. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful. Let me know down below what you guys want to see next. And if you guys are not subscribed to my channel, I would love if you would subscribe down below. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!